I'm a little upset today because I recorded this video earlier around 5 and I accidentally deleted it, and now it's like 8 o'clock. So here goes, because I'm dropping content after content for you guys, and I know this video is highly requested, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And please keep in mind, if I didn't answer every question, my DM is open. I have my notes in front of me so I don't miss anything. So let's get right into the video. I'm trying my best to get everything out there so I don't have to edit. But yeah, let's get right into the video. So the first step, if you're this video is purposely for my Jamaicans who want to come to Canada for studying, even if it's high school, college, university. There's a variety of colleges, universities, high school in Canada that you could study at as an international student. There's Sheridan College, there's Mohawk College, there's Centennial College, the first college I went to. There's UFT, University of Toronto, University of Mississauga. There is a lot of college that you could apply to, so you can send out your applications. And let's get right into the video. If you're planning on studying at a college in Canada, I really hope this video helps, and there would be a link in the description to the Canadian immigration community where you could actually go and see for yourself, like the steps and everything, if I didn't explain it clear enough. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing you would do is apply to a college of your choice. Anyone. What you need as a Jamaican, you need to send in your CXC results, your transcript. I'm not sure if they would need a copy of your birth certificate. Probably not. The easiest way to send that in is you could fax it to the school, or you could mail it to them. I think they will tell you which one, but after say 2 or 3 weeks you would get accepted. I doubt anyone would get rejected. I think applying to a college is the easiest process. It's really easy. The hardest part is to get your study visa in Jamaica. Immigration, they're strict. Yeah, so you send your transcript, your CXC results, all of that to the college in Canada that you applied to, and the course that you would like to study. Say for instance, you're going to study hospitality and tourism. You'll tell them, you'll fill out an application online, you'll send it in, or you could fill it out in person and you mail it in to them with your transcript and all your documents. And say moving on, you've got accepted to the college. Congrats, you've got accepted to the college. Now you're gonna take that college acceptance letter and go to the embassy. They'll give you a form to fill out, or you could print it out online. You could even apply for your student visa online as well. And the whole process is different for everyone, but I could give you some tips that the immigration are looking for when you apply for your student visa. They want to see if you have cash in the bank, and like that's the main one. Like if you could get a bank statement from your family, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, your mom, your dad, that would be good, because they want to see that you have money to back up yourself once you go to Canada, that you have money to like live off of, and you're not just going to Canada to work and take people money. You get the gist. So you just have to show the immigration that you have money in your account, or you have someone who has money that's gonna like sponsor you or help you through the whole process. That's the main thing I would say that immigrations are looking for, is to make sure that you have money in the bank. The second tip I would give when you're applying for your student visa is write a little letter. Nothing long, nothing too much, but just write a small paragraph to the immigration officer saying that you're looking forward to studying in Canada, giving them the idea that you will come back after you've done your studies. Don't give the immigration or nobody nothing like you're not planning to leave Canada, like you're planning to live in Canada for the rest of your life, because your intention is going to study. Then after your studies, then you can make that decision. But for now, you're just going to give them the impression that you're just going to study and leave. Please don't go and tell the immigration that you're gonna live in Canada after school. That's your intention, to just go and live. No, you're going to study. Don't tell them you're going to live. You don't need to discuss or go into detail like that. Just tell them what you're going to, the school you're going to, how long you're going for. After you've applied for your study permit, I think you get to the point where your wait time. So you have to wait until you've got accepted to get the study permit, or you get rejected by immigration in Jamaica to get the study permit. Say for instance you got accepted, the process is not done yet. You could still get turned out of Canada, because after you've gotten your study visa and you can now go to Canada. Keep in mind, once you get to Canadian immigration, that's where the screening begins, because the Canadian immigration has to give you your study permit. Even though you got your study visa in Jamaica, the Canadian immigration is the one that give you the study permit. So you get to Canada, and that's when they take you into a screening room. It could be just one immigration officer, it could be two, it could be three, four. As I said, the process is different for everyone. So once you get to that point where they actually screen you, they'll ask you questions about yourself, your intentions, what are you gonna do, what's your plan. Just be transparent, just be open. Tell them what you know, what they want to know. If you're going to study, tell them, okay, I'll be studying for 3 years, then you'll see how things go. They're gonna try and get in between and ask you if you're gonna work. Tell them no, you haven't found a job yet, but if you're able to work, you can. But don't give them too much of information, making yourself look like, oh, you're just coming to Canada to live. Don't do that. And hopefully after that process, after that long process is gone through, you've gotten your study permit, and they'll give you a paper. It's like an orange and red paper. I have mine, but I don't know where it is. But yeah, they'll give you like a, because that was a long time ago, they'll give you an orange and red paper, and then you're welcome. Please note, at that point, they're the one that's going to give you the yes or no. So they could tell you to go back or tell you to move forward. It's up to them at that point. So you just gotta have your fingers crossed, and hopefully you got it at that point, because at that point they could tell you to go back to Jamaica, and then you have to do the whole process again. Once you get to Canada, if you're not gonna live on campus, if you don't have any what am I saying tonight? If you don't have any intentions of staying on campus, because staying on campus is more money, you'll be paying more tuition. So if you're not staying on campus, I would suggest to you the cheapest way is to get an Airbnb. Say get an Airbnb, $20 a night, $20 to $25 a night. Get an Airbnb for a week or less. That depends on how you are as a person, like how hard you work as a person. So you get an Airbnb for 4 to 5 nights. You use those days to look for a permanent place while you're going to college. Say you look for a 1-bedroom that costs like $500 a month, where you have to share common areas like living room, washroom, you have to share. So if you're coming to Canada and you don't have that much money to like go get a place, please don't rush to go get a place that's like $1,500, $1,500 a month, $900 a month. Get a place that's really cheap, because in the long run you'll thank me. So get a place that's really cheap. If you're one of them that are fortunate enough to get to stay with a family member, please take the opportunity to stay with that family member until you're well situated enough to get your own place. What else should I talk about? Tuition. Yes, somebody DM me and asked me how much tuition is. I think tuition raises fluctuate. It goes up and down now and then. So when I was going to college, it was $7,000 per semester, and semester is 4 months is 1 semester. So I was paying $7,000, not 7,000 Jamaican, 7,000 Canadian every 4 months for semester. And let me tell you, that's hard. Like, that is really hard and really stressing trying to make ends meet and getting all that money. Please keep in mind, if like once you get into Canada and you're in school and everything, say you're in school, everything's going good, please take advantage of the scholarships and all of the bursaries and stuff international student can apply for. And one thing I want to point out again, once you get into Canada and you're an international student, you can't work over 25 hours a week. You're not allowed to legally work over 25 hours a week. So the best thing you could do is get a part-time job that is 25 hours a week or less. And in summertime, you could work over 25 hours a week in summer times if you take a summer off. Or you could even work 25 hours, more than 25 hours a week if it's under the table, which I won't suggest doing if you're just coming to Canada, because you could get yourself in a lot of trouble. Yes, I should have mentioned this earlier, but when you're applying to a college in Canada, some college might ask you, if you're accepted, some college might ask you to pay a certain amount to hold your seat. Meaning, like if you apply to a program that is highly requested by students all over the globe, seats are going to go fast, because remember, the college can't accept everyone. So if you apply to a program that is highly requested, they'll ask you to pay to keep your seat. I remember paying $2,300 to keep my seat, because I applied for hospitality and tourism administration, and that's like a very popular course or program. So I had to pay in total $2,300 to keep my seat before I even got to Canada. Yes, that's one thing to point out too. All I could tell you is to just make sure that once you got accepted, everything is good. Have enough money to do what you gotta do, because it's not cheap. At the end of the day, it's good that you're coming into a new country and experiencing a new life and making a better living for yourself, but it's not cheap. It's nowhere near cheap. I don't want you to listen to anyone who tell you that it's cheap. It's not cheap. If you're living on campus, that would be better too, but please keep in mind that is more expensive. I'm trying to see what I missed. I did this video earlier, so I'm not sure what I talked about. I didn't talk about, yes. Rent. I'm talking about rent. Please find a place that's $500 or less a month, because trust me, that would be better for you. Find a college that's close by, because trust me, traveling like 2 hours, a half hour by bus and train to get to school is not good. I have bags under my eyes. You could tell how tired I am. It's not good. What else did I brush up on? I think I talked about everything. That's weird. If I miss anything, did I miss anything? I don't know. Yes, second thing to keep in mind, please don't rush the process. If you applied for your student visa in Jamaica and you got denied, give it a try again, because they will normally tell you, if you get denied, they will normally tell you why you got denied, and yeah, they'll tell you why you got denied. So you could just send in the application you did before, plus the ones that they requested. Not really requested, but they will give you like bulleted notes what they were looking for that you didn't give them. So you could give it a try like in next 4 months or 5 months, because I know the application process is really expensive for a student visa. I'm not sure how much my mom paid, because it was a while ago, but I remember applying like before I finished high school and I didn't got through. Then I applied again after high school, but I did get through. But keep in mind, the only reason I got through the second time is because my stepdad bank statement was like over $1 million in his account, and he was like, I'm sponsoring you. But everyone, I won't lie, the application process is different for everyone, so you just have to do your research on it all. And yeah, just do your research. Make sure you have all your paperwork done, all your paperwork up to date. Like, as you get that acceptance letter from the college, apply. Don't wait, because I think the acceptance letter, has a time when it expires, because once they accept you, say they accept you in May, probably your semester starts in September, and yeah, stuff like that. So just keep that in mind to make sure that everything on the acceptance letter is correct. When you're sending out your application to the college, make sure your name is correct, your date of birth, because once they send that application letter, it's hard for them to like send it again if something is incorrect. So please keep that in mind. And please keep in mind, when you're coming to Canada, Canada is expensive. So if you could get all the money you can while you're in Jamaica, do it, and then start yourself out and come to Canada. So it would be easy breezy, probably not easy breezy, but less frustrating than I was, like that, less frustrating than my situation was, because I'm trying to help you out, if you take what I'm saying. But yeah, I hope I didn't leave anything out. If I left any crucial information out, please comment down below. I'm extremely tired. I had to put this video out tonight. It's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I need to sleep. But please comment down below if I left something out that you would like to know. My DMs are always open. I'll reply to your message. Don't worry. I'll reply to your message, and I will put a link in the description below to the Canadian Information Center, you may call it, where you could go and find every information. You can find where to fill out an application, which college to apply for, and keep in mind, some college, or I forgot what the name is, but you have a fraction amount of college which once you finish that college, you're not eligible to apply for a PR. But once you just have to, colleges like community college, please don't apply for community college if you're planning to live in Canada, or apply for your permanent residency in Canada after a while. So I'll advise you not to apply for those colleges, because those colleges aren't eligible for PR. Once you start your application process, you won't get it. You won't get a PR. So don't apply for any small colleges. Don't apply for the large public colleges that are internationally welcome, or you could go on their website and check to see if they're in the standards of applying for a permanent residency after you've completed your course. So thanks for watching this video. I would, as I said before, in the link down below, there would be Canadian stuff that you need to know. As I said, I'll add a link in the description down below where you could check out the Canadian government community, where you could see all information that you need to know if you're planning on migrating from Jamaica to Canada. I will link it down below, and you could shoot me a message in your Instagram anytime. And please keep in mind, if you're planning to move to Canada and you need to find a job, you could always DM me. I'm willing to help. If you need a place to stay and I do know you well, you could also stay at my place. But if I don't know you like that, you know I can't let you come to my place, but we could have a discussion. So please message me on Instagram if you have any other question. I'm an open book. I will tell you everything. I hope I put everything in this video though, and thanks for watching, and I see you guys next time. Wait, don't forget to subscribe. Come on now. And share this video to all your friends and family. I hope you have a blessed day. See you next time. Bye.